Hello students, welcome back to the class of physics. So we are done almost all the concept in alternating current chapter and we left with only two concepts. One is LC oscillations and another one is transformers. So if we do these two, then everything will be completed. So what do you mean by LC oscillations and what do you mean by transformers? That we will see. Transformer, the concept we'll see later. So L means what? Actually here it is conductor. Okay, sorry, inductor, and C means what? Here it is capacitor. Okay, I'll write. So this is a capacitor and this is an inductor circuit. C and L. So when just you look at the name of this LC oscillation, so inductor and capacitor oscillation, does it mean like that whether inductor and capacitor are going to oscillate like this? Once an inductor hinking oscillator, capacitor either oscillate agadu. Is it like that? No. Okay, so there is a meaning for this. Okay, when you take this inductor, so both will possess energy, correct? So both will have energy, one because of two different parameters. What are those, sir? Yavadrinda? So energy of this inductor due to what? Obviously the inductor anta tagondre, so that also possesses energy. Obviously is usual, and also capacitor. So there also it possesses energy. So here in inductor, the energy due to what? Because of the magnetic field, electromagnetic induction, the concept hopefully we study electric field. So when you take the capacitor due to, magnetic field, when you take the capacitor, the energy due to what? Electric field. Okay, so what happens because of these two, electric field and magnetic field, it will possess energy. So the oscillations in the energy due to what? Magnetic field and also the electric field, it is directly related to what? Inductor and capacitor. So this oscillation is called as LC oscillations actually. Not the inductor and capacitor oscillations. So oscillations in what? Energy variation. Okay, how exactly it varies? So what is the properties? That we will see later. Okay, so now I'll write few diagrams, then you will understand what exactly it is properly. So this is of one, so I am not going to connect anything here. So next what I will do, same capacitor, it is completely charged. So I'll connect with the inductor. Then again, next step is what? The capacitor. So it will start to conduct current I, or we can say it as I only. Same thing. See, we have a certain condition. I have wrote certain diagrams here. Just go through with the diagrams. Okay. So what happens? The charge oscillates from one plate 2 of the capacitor to the other plate to the inductor. So the charges oscillates from one plate of the capacitor to the other plate of the inductor. Then what happens? Obviously there is because of that oscillation, so the energy varies. That is what we call as LC oscillations, okay, that we studied. See, now here the circuit is not completed. Okay, So here the energy due to what? Electric field. Here the energy due to what? Magnetic field. When you complete the circuit, so this capacitor has more charge, this inductor has no charge, in generally zero initially, because there is no connection here, circuit complete madilla, so obviously the charge is zero. The moment when you complete the circuit, what happens? The charges will start to flow towards the inductor. So because of this, what happens here in the case of inductor, there it will produce magnetic field. Alva? So magnetic field to produce agta hoga. So charges from the capacitor, they will move towards the inductor. Then that means what? It will, this capacitor, the charges on the capacitor will start to discharge. Andre capacitor alli enittalla charges adu kadime agta hoytu. So what happens? Let us take for example. So here magnetic field illi electric field kadime agta hodangilla anayitu, magnetic field ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯ್ತು. Okay, so the later stage will complete this, then I'll come again. So what happens here? The charges in the capacitor will become zero. In generally no charges. Okay, completely discharged. So the charges on the capacitor is zero. So illa enayitu avaga magnetic field ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯ್ತು. So current here in this case is maximum. Then what happens? The magnetic field is goes on decreases again. Then it will comes to this original condition. So this is what during this case it will oscillate. How it oscillates, sir? Just imagine. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ನೀವೊಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಇದು ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟರ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದು ಇಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಏನೈತೆ, ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟಾಗಿ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಇಂಡಕ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ನೋ ಚಾರ್ಜ್. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟರ್ ಇರೋ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯಿತು. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಇಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಆನ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಸ್, ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್. ಇದು ಝೀರೋ ಆಯಿತು, ಇದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫಿಲ್ ಆಯಿತು ಎಲ್ಲಿ, ಈ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಆನ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅಗೇನ್ ಇಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಆನ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಆನ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ಈ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಗೆ ಬಂತು. ಸೊ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಟು ಹಿಯರ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂದರೆ initially this is a capacitor, it has more number of charges, here it is less number of charges, istittu charges. So during this, when it is started to discharge, capacitor charges goes on decreases. So inductor magnetic field here enaitu, it goes on increases. So increases, so here it will become maximum. Then what happens, again it will start to discharge. So the charges on the inductor goes on decreases. ಓಕೆ, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ರಿವರ್ಸಸ್ ದ ಪೊಲಾರಿಟಿ. ಪೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ಇದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು, ಸಾರಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯಿತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯಿತು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಆನ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದ ಮೊಮೆಂಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಪೊಲಾರಿಟಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ಡ್. Len's law. Okay, Len's law, the concept you already studied. Okay, so that concept you have to remember. So the capacitor is fully discharged, the magnetic field begin to decrease, or we can say in other words, so complete again, as I told you, discharges. Then when it is start to charge, obviously because of back EMF ಅಂತ ನಾವೇನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ, by using Len's law, what happens, it reverses the polarity. So imagine, so capacitor ಇಷ್ಟು ತುಂಬ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತು, ಇಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ಹೀಗೆ, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೆಟಿಕ್ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಝೀರೋ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯ್ತು, ಇದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯ್ತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ರಿವರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಸೊ ಇದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬಂತು, ಇದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. So this is the condition where the capacitor charges are more, inductor is less. So when it is started to decrease, this will get increases. Next ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಉಲ್ಟಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯ್ತು, ಇದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as oscillation. So that is what we called as LC oscillation. So oscillations in what energy? Difference in the energy. And so we have a value, the total expression for energy U. So what is the expression for energy in LC circuit at any instant of time? Actually we have a formula for capacitor. What is the formula? So here we can write it as at any instant of time. Generally ನಮಗೆ actually derivation ಇದೆ, so I'm not going to do that because the problem they were asked the numericals related to this. For that you need a formula. So for this capacitor ಏನಂತ ತಗೊಂತೀರಾ? What is the energy stored in a capacitor? So you have a formula ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. What is that formula? It is Q0 square by 2C. Q0 square by 2C plus energy stored in inductor of 1 by 2 L into I naught square. So where I naught is nothing but what? Current here. So that is the value of I naught. So this is all about the concept of LC oscillations. Okay, so this is very very important. Just a simple concept you need to understand. That's it. Okay, so charging and discharging of capacitor and that particular concept you have to understand, then rest of the things is very very easy. So this is all about LC oscillations. Next we will see the transformer.